Well, so currently I'm a candidate legal practitioner.
Oh yeah?
Serving my articles.
Oh yeah?
It's been a year and 5 months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And how's the journey so far? In serving those articles?
The journey so far, I wouldn't lie. Everyone knows. Law is just, it's not easy. But then the journey is interesting, rewarding, and, hectic at the same time. I remember back in high school, matric, right? I knew that I wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh.
But then I had applied for something different, radiography. I don't know if you know.
I think that's the one in hospital where you do sonar scan, x-rays and all those things.
Exactly.
Oh yeah?
So I had applied for that, and then at UJ, by the way, and then at VET I had applied for teaching and BA and something else, but not radiography then.
Okay.
So at UJ they were like, no, space constraints. There's no space. So I was accepted for my second choice, which was a BA. We have a lot of law graduates, but we have law firms, a lot of them.
A lot of them. Like, Sandton is covered with them.
We have a lot of law firms. Why are we not, encouraging these law firms to have at least 2 candidate attorneys or 1 candidate attorney? Because you find that some other law firms, they don't have candidate attorneys at all.
Altogether.
They don't train, anyone.
Wow.
So we end up with, people who will settle for less. It's not because of you want to train under that law firm.
Now it becomes a case of
you are desperate.
I'm studying financial management.
Studying financial management.
Yeah.
Typical Indian to love the industry. And from here on, what do you think you'd like to do?
Probably do my honours, and then I'll do my CFA, which is I think, if I'm not mistaken, Certified Financial Advisor.
Oh yeah?
So it's like CFA 1, CFA 2, CFA 3.
Alright.
So I think that's the goal at the end of the day.
Alright.
But for now, I think I'm just chilling, looking.
Afternoon. It's your favorite e-hailer, Moya Habo. We're back at it again, the request line. We are in 4 ways in the Lanis, where it doesn't seem like people have money problems, in 4 ways. If I'm on a Sandton, wow. We seem to be living different worlds here in South Africa, man. But otherwise, I've just picked up Uputkulani. Uputkulani is, we're heading to Sandton. How are you, Uputkulani?
Yes. I'm great, thanks on yourself, man.
You're great, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
I might just ask you to a bit of volume, ne?
Oh, okay.
Putkulani has a thick voice, so you know that he's in law. Like a certain lawyer I know. Hey, don't know I'm good, no, we're all good, man. So, so Putkulani, you're in law as well, huh?
Yeah.
What is it that you do within this whole fraternity or called law?
Well, so currently I'm a candidate legal practitioner.
Oh yeah?
Serving my articles.
Oh yeah?
It's been a year and 5 months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And how's the journey so far? In serving those articles?
The journey so far, I wouldn't lie. Everyone knows. Law is just, it's not easy. But then the journey is interesting, rewarding, and, hectic at the same time. Because you need to balance.
Like everything in life, you need to be able to balance.
Exactly.
And then was law the first your first choice in regards to career-wise?
This is interesting because I remember back in high school, matric, right? I knew that I wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh.
But then I had applied for something different, radiography. I don't know if you know.
I think that's the one in hospital where you do sonar scan, x-rays and all those things.
Exactly.
Oh yeah?
So I had applied for that, and then at UJ, by the way, and then at VET I had applied for teaching and BA and something else, but not radiography.
Okay.
So at UJ they were like, no, space constraints. There's no space. So I was accepted for my second choice, which was a BA. And then during our orientation week, so I decided to choose UJ over VET.
Okay.
During our orientation week at UJ, I met some friends who are now admitted at tennis. So they were admitted to study law. And then I was like, I wanted to be a lawyer. Why didn't I apply for this? So they took me, and we went to the faculty. We tried to negotiate with them that, listen, I have good grades. I just didn't apply for law, but I wanted to be a lawyer. Just that
at that time the information was not available.
And then the lady, she was like, yes, you do qualify, but unfortunately there's no space. But you can try next year, you can apply next year. So I decided to continue with the BA. Fast forward, in second year, I wanted to change now, to move from UJ to vets.
Oh yeah.
My mom was like,
but
no.
Still wanting to do law.
Yes. My mom was like, no, don't change. Just finish with your first degree and then you leave. And then I stayed at UJ, did my BA in developmental
So when
studies.
you say, sorry to cut you short, UJ being which one? The what was Rao before?
No.
Oh, UJ University of
Yes,
Johannesburg.
I started in 2014.
Auckland Park, ne?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, UJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Yes.
And then in 2016, yes, 2016 was my final year at UJ. Completed record time, never failed, never wrote a sub. Everything went well.
Hamba way.
So, because I wanted, remember now that I have to keep this standard, because now I want to go to vets.
Yes.
And law.
Yeah. So you need to go in with good marks.
Exactly. Because now my metric marks won't work anymore. I need good grades also.
Yeah.
So I applied at vets. When I was writing, I remember when I was writing my December exams, final exams at UJ, they sent me an email saying that, oh, congratulations, we've accepted you, but conditionally. On a condition that I pass my December exams.
Oh, okay.
But at Rhodes, funny enough,
they had accepted you to do the law now.
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
But funny enough, at Rhodes, they accepted me
the way you were,
not on conditions. You are admitted to study.
Gonja Roads would be Eastern Cape.
Yes.
All right. I mean, is it Eastern Cape or Western Cape? Grahamstown.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
my apologies. Yeah.
And then I wrote my final exams. Everything went well. First day after getting my results and submitting them at vets, same time, got an acceptance letter, and that's how the journey began.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's been a good journey, Mosa.
It's been a good journey, but hey, now I'm at vets. Things are different. At UJ, I used to do things, according to my own pace. Now at vets, there's pressure.
Yeah.
The standard is high,
it's quite high.
Now I need to, maintain
and put in extra work. And
exactly.
Everything.
It was not easy. Being a student at vets, it's not easy.
But very rewarding, I guess.
Yeah, it is rewarding.
Everything that's worthwhile, it mustn't be easy.
Exactly. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
All right, and then now, in which categories of law are you interested in?
Firstly, I used to hate contract law. My friends know. I used to hate contract law because for me it was just too, technical.
Theory.
Yes, theory.
Too much theory.
Yeah. And it wasn't an easy module at first. So it was one of those modules that people struggle with, and it was one of my modules that I struggled with also. But funny enough, God was like, "No, my guy, I'm going to place you in corporate and commercial law,
deep in the contract."
Exactly.
So now you're looking for what the loopholes.
Definitely. Now listen. Now I'm enjoying contract law more than ever, because now it's in practice. It's different from theory. You get to do it, you get to see the results.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
So now it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, man. So you love reading at the end of the day?
I have to.
Yeah, you have to.
I have to. I don't have a choice.
Phela law is cramming.
Not cramming, really.
Well, to a degree,
yes, with a degree.
Act banbani, case banbani. Phela, that's what it demands. Funny enough, I did two years of LLB. So I kind of have an idea what UNISA.
Okay.
So I have an idea of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Then I think I want with this. I can't no lawyer, man. So now I can't be a lawyer.
You didn't know how to lawyer.
I don't know how to lawyer,
Yeah.
My dad, but it was more influenced by my dad because my dad was an attorney as well.
Oh, great.
So what I noticed is that with law, it's basically remembering the acts, remembering case studies, so it's a whole lot of remembering history in a way. Yes.
You have to be good, you know, with knowing your acts, knowing the law, and you have to keep up. That's one thing about the law,
because it keeps on updating.
Exactly.
So you always need to be clued up with into NJ.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. No. So you need to keep, you know, reading. Because if you don't read, you'll be left behind. You'll go to court, embarrass yourself. There's a new law, but you don't know about the development.
So now, here's my other side of it.
Yeah. Based
on that fact, you know how when we view the court proceedings and everything on TV, the black attorneys or the black advocates, they don't seem to be winning many cases, man. Is it a case of, because of the fact that experience also counts? I can imagine experience also does count and so on.
It does.
But I'm encountering. I mean, even Julius himself said, if he wants to win a case, he needs to use white attorneys. The black ones are always losing.
So it's not about race. I won't classify it under any race.
Oh, fair enough.
It's about dedication. We have brilliant black attorneys out there and advocates.
I know one.
Exactly. So let's differentiate firstly. We have advocates and we have attorneys. Yes.
Maybe for those who are not so clued up, just put it on Sesame Street very quickly for them, the difference between the two.
So attorneys, they give advocates briefs.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do today.
Okay. So you're an attorney right now.
Yes.
All right.
That's what they do. And then advocates, they appear
in front of the
judges. They present the case.
All right.
But sometimes attorneys, they do also appear
in front of the magistrate.
In front of the magistrate, yes.
Okay. So in front of a magistrate, they can appear.
Yes. Because you have the right of appearance.
Okay.
And also, in some cases you can appear at the High Court.
Oh,
yes.
All right. Interesting.
But mostly it's advocates.
All right.
Yes. So they take our instructions. We give advocates instructions on how to proceed with the matter.
All right. You were still saying before I interrupted you.
Yeah.
You know quite a lot of brilliant black attorneys and advocates.
Yes. So the thing is, with practice, as you said also, it's with practice and with your experience. Remember that a lot of attorneys out there, they struggle to secure contracts of training.
Like you serving your articles.
Yes, serving articles.
All right. So that is also a challenge on its own.
It is a challenge on its own.
Why would that be, if I may ask? Why is it not easy to find any place? Like, does it affect that practice's reputation if they just take up anybody? Is it a what? I want to understand, why is it a case of people struggling?
Obviously, when we hear from them, from the Legal Practice Council and from the people who are involved, like in producing legal graduates and all that, they will tell us that no, you guys, we have a lot of LLB graduates, so we can't absorb everyone.
All of them.
Exactly.
Fair enough. All right.
But then when you look, you're like, man, something is not adding up here. Because as much as we do have a lot of law graduates, but we have law firms, a lot of them.
A lot of them. Like, I mean, Santon is covered with them.
We have a lot of law firms. Why are we not, encouraging these law firms to have at least 2 candidate attorneys or 1 candidate attorney? Because you find that some other law firms, they don't have candidate attorneys at all.
Together.
They don't train, anyone.
Wow.
So we end up with, people who will settle for less. It's not because of you want to train under that law firm.
Now it becomes a case of
you are desperate.
I've studied so many years, so hard. I need to basically start doing whatever I studied for.
Yes.
And abazali vele want to see results in a way, like your parents have parted with lots of money to get you to where you are.
It is so sad, man. It is so sad to study and then just sit at home.
So those guys that I see there at Hillbrow Court, who are, I think they are lawyers.
Yeah.
Laba bashange kathules pelile, laba bahlala basgwaji ukuthi keep ama 1.5 mesingafuni ukulala Sunseat. What are they? Are they attorneys?
They are attorneys.
All right.
They are attorneys. Some of them, I think they are advocates, but mostly it's attorneys. You know, you can, as much as I'm training right now, I have a choice of opening my legal practice if I want to after I'm done with my training, or staying with the firm that I am currently. Yes. But then a lot of them, you find that some of, like, they're not, you know, retained, so they will rather go and open their own law firms.
Okay.
Yes. And that's what they will do now. They have to, you know, present you guys with clients, and some of them, you know, they're part of the, I don't know if you know legal aid.
Yes.
Because with legal aid, remember, you don't, yeah, and you don't pay.
Yes.
It's free.
Yes. As the criminal who needs representation.
Exactly.
Yes.
So they represent you for free.
Yeah, and the salaries are not the best in a way.
They get
well?
Yes, they
Okay.
get
Maybe I'm
paid
not
very well.
I'm not clued up in that.
They
department.
get paid very well.
Okay. By the state.
By the state,
Okay.
exactly. They get paid very well. I know candidate attorneys who get paid very well, who are in legal aid. They get paid very well. They shouldn't lie.
All right. Well, as you heard from yourself, law is still a very big option in terms of skills to study. And the nice thing about law is that AI can never take over. The human being is always going to be needed in law.
Never.
So kids, if you don't want a computer to replace you, law is the career.
And currently, you know, with law, you can do a lot of things. It's
A
versatile.
It is.
You're not obliged to stay in the legal profession.
Yeah.
You know, you can go to compliance. I know someone who's in tech with a law degree.
There we
you
go.
can go to finance.
There we go.
With your law degree. Listen.
Where are you going to go?
I'm training under corporate, commercial and construction.
So you're going to stick in that for a while?
So I'm going to, but my options are just, you know, open. Like, they are a lot. So I'll just see.
All right.
But for now, I'm currently enjoying practice.
All right.
Corporate and commercial law is my thing.
Right. But Kulani, I forgot to mention that even on the platform, I have a trivia where I ask you 5 questions about South Africa, and ranging from sports, history, geography, and everything. And then from there on, we sing the national anthem. I forgot to tell you all of this.
What?
I'm sabotaging you. Nyaga expose much. And now it is time for the trivia. All right, Pukulani. We just have a judge president who was removed in the Western Cape. Who is the name of that judge president?
Judge Slope.
Ow, madoda mshayeleni izandla. Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
When he arrived in Johannesburg, which is the first township he lived at? Lived at?
Soweto?
Nope. The first one. Okay, here's a clue.
Yeah, give me a clue, please.
This township is next door to the richest square mile in Africa.
Alexander.
100%.
Okay.
Nelson Mandela lived in Alexandra when he arrived in Johannesburg, and actually had a crush on the daughter of his landlord.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
Question number 3.
Okay.
We just come from soccer, right?
Yeah.
Bafana did well, right? In the history of Bafana, who is our leading ultimate goal scorer in the history of Bafana? We have one guy who holds the record of being the leading goal scorer for Bafana. I can give you a clue.
Give me a clue, please.
He sang a Kwaito song with TKZ.
TKZ, who's that?
One more clue.
It can't be Lodge.
He's part of the technical in Manchester United.
Oh, my bro, with sports I'm bad. Oh, with sports. Yeah, I'm bad.
All right. I think in this one, I must just say,
Yeah,
you're looking for Benny McCarthy.
Oh, wow.
Benny McCarthy holds the record of being our leading goal scorer in Bafana Bafana history.
Okay.
All right, that is question 3, right?
Yeah.
You've gotten 2 correct, 1 wrong so far.
Yeah.
And then 2 correct ngoba saying examile. If I say to you, I am at Peter Mokaba Stadium, what province am I?
Peter Mokaba.
Yeah, Peter Mokaba. Peter Mokaba was part of the ANC and led the Youth League. He's the one who influenced Julius Malema to participate.
Isn't it Limpopo?
There we go, Mshaleni Sata. That was the clue, man. He recruited Julius. Yeah, for sure. Peter Mokaba Stadium is in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Yebo. All right.
Okay.
And then the last question. Dr. Nandi Pamakodumani. She tried rescuing a criminal.
What?
And she succeeded and got caught with this criminal. And let's not forget, they were not arrested because they were fugitives in South Africa. They were arrested because they broke immigration laws in Tanzania. Who is that guy she risked it all for?
Thabo Best.
Mpanagit. Bestest.
Exactly.
And that was Kulani, 4 out of 5. He is a legal eagle, so we can give him that. I feel safe if I'm represented by him in a court.
Thank you, man.
And that was him, and thank you for participating on the request line, my man.
And thank you for having me.
100%. So all the best with all your endeavors for the rest of 2024 and beyond.
Thank you so much.
I hope to see you one day. I actually met this guy. This guy knows me. Just remind him of an Uber driver who asked him too many questions.
Listen, when you open your company,
yeah,
call me. I'm your guy.
You're my legal eagle.
I'm your guy.
There we go. We are sorted. Thank you, South Africa. I love what I do. I meet interesting people. And with that said, it is now time for the national anthem. Let us instill pride into our country. You do know that we have the most beautiful country in the world, right?
I know,
South
but
Africa.
Wait, first, which national anthem are we singing? Because
the whole.
Currently we have 2.
No, the one. Don't come with complications. The one, man. When ufuna ukula yipi? Thina sizwe. Ufuna yipi?
Imithandazo by Youngster.
You want that one? Should we do that? Hambalela mwene wamino. Let's do the proper one then.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Nkosi sikelele Afrika. Malo
Paramisu
phondo lwayo. Izwa imithandazo yethu. Nkosi sikelela thina lusapho lwayo. Morena boloka setšhaba sa heso. O fedise dintwa le matshwenye. O se boloke, o se boloke setšhaba sa heso. Setšhaba sa South Africa, South Africa. Eddie van on man. Eddie van on de geërtes waar die kranse antwoord. Hey, hey. Sounds too cold to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land.
Yo, man. African, not my language.
No,
unfortunately, I was not part of the group that learned Afrikaans.
No,
so
don't
I'm
worry.
born free.
No, I understood, but you gave it your best shot and you did it, man.
Yes,
you
man,
did it,
yes,
man.
yes.
And with that said, as said again, thank you for participating on the request
Thank
line.
you so much for
Look
having
out
me,
for your
man.
boy in the streets, Kulani, our legal eagle. You heard I have free legal services, but Kulani, thank you for honoring the request line.
Yeah,
And let me
boy,
just get you to where we're
man.
going. We love you, South Africa, and we're out. Thank
Ciao.
you. All right, good morning, South Africa. Good morning, South Africa. Is your favorite e-hailer, Moya Habo. We're at it again and we're doing this. And it's another beautiful day in Johannesburg, in Sandton to be exact. I've just picked up Ariel. How are you, my man?
Good things in you, man.
All good, all good.
All good, all good.
I see we're rushing off to school, my boy.
Yeah, college, man.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. And I see you're there at Varsity College.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming it's the one that does media and whatnot.
yeah, media, accounting, business, IT,
Uh-huh.
whatever you need to do for in the business field, it's all there for you.
What are you studying then?
I'm studying financial management.
Studying financial management.
Yeah.
Typical Indian to love the industry.
No, maybe.
Is anybody in your family already in that field?
Yeah, my dad owns his own business and my mom's accounts executive.
Yeah, so
so-
numbers and things are things of the home, huh?
Yeah, it comes from home, I think, I guess.
Alright.
I think I follow after my dad, I guess.
All right. And so far enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it.
You're loving it,
Yeah,
eh?
that's good.
All right. And what, first, second year?
My last year this year.
This is your last year,
Yeah.
hey? Oh yeah. So then from here on, what do you think you'd like to do?
Probably do my honours, and then I'll do my CFA,
Mm-hmm.
which is I think, if I'm not mistaken, Certified Financial Advisor.
Oh yeah.
So it's like CFA 1, CFA 2, CFA 3.
All right.
So I think that's the goal at the end of the day.
Alright.
But for now, I think I'm just chilling.
Alright.
Yeah, just,
There's no rushes per se,
no, not really. Eh?
No, for sure. Do take your time, my boy. Do take your time. Do
No,
take your
100%.
time. No, most definitely. No, quite interesting, man. Huh? All right. So now I see we're not far from where we're going. So then I'm just basically gonna dive into it. We're going straight into the trivia. And yeah, best of luck with the final of your studies and everything.
Thank you so
And
much.
yeah,
man.
with everything else in life.
Perfect, thank
Inshallah.
you. Thank you.
For sure. So then we're going to the trivia straight away. Gosh, man, I haven't asked questions in a very long time. We've just recently come from the AFCON,
Yeah.
right? As Bafana Bafana.
Yes.
In the Bafana Bafana history, who was our ultimate leading goal scorer? I'll give you a clue.
Yeah, I like a clue, please.
He's technical there at Man U.
No, I know his name.
You see the Bali.
Yeah, I know his name.
But you just forgot the name, huh?
Nah, he does goal scoring and stuff for United as well.
Aha. The Bali. You see that Bali, huh?
Yeah, I know his name. I think I just
It's on the tip, huh?
Yeah, I can't get his name.
Yeah, no, for sure. 5, 4.
No, man, you can't do this to me. I love ball, man.
Benny McCarthy.
Yeah, there you go. McCarthy.
Benny McCarthy. I know a lot of people, don't worry, with that one, a lot of you guys know the guy, but you just forgot the name.
Man.
For sure. Question number 2. If I had to say to you, I'm in the city of roses. What city am I? The city of roses in South Africa. What city am I?
I'm drawing blank here.
Sorry, clue, Free State.
We can say PE, maybe?
Free State. I see history is not a strong forte of yours, eh?
Oh, man.
It's all those numbers.
Ask me numbers, ball, I got you, man. The history, I know, man. I dropped that like grade 8.
Alright,
Man, I'm out.
this is what you don't know, nah?
Yeah.
If you're at the city of roses in South Africa, you are in Bloemfontein.
There you go.
That is Bloem, my boy. Alright, question number 3. Here, let me give you low-hanging fruit. The richest square mile in Africa.
Oh, Santon.
That one you know very well.
Yeah, I mean, I live here. I mean, it's right here.
Yeah, no, I just had to give you something.
I needed a point, man. I needed a point.
We've recently won a Grammy.
Tyler.
There we go. There we go. That is 2
Yeah.
out of 4 questions. And then the final question. Let me see. Should I make it easy for you?
I think you should, man. It's been a long day. It's been a long week.
All right. A plane crashes between the border of South Africa and Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Half of it is in Zim, half of it is in South Africa.
Yeah.
Where do you bury the survivors?
You don't bury them, the survivors.
That's it! And we're out! Because listening is also a skill.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
And that was Paril, South Africa. He did give it a good shot, 3 out of 5. And that's it, my boy. And thank you for participating.
No, thank you
this
so much,
is the
man.
request line. And as said to you, at the end we close with a bit of patriotism. And let's hit the national anthem there. May we please? Voices on 3, 2, 1, go. Nkosi sikeleli Afrika maluphakamisu
Wayo.
izwa imithandazo yethu Nkosi sikelela thina lusapho lwayo morena buluka setšhaba sa ufedise le o se boloke setšhaba sa setšhaba sa South Africa.
South Africa. 80 blow van ons hjem.
80 diepte
van ons hjem.
Ons lewende gebed van die kranse
antwoord gee. So too cold
to come together and united we shall
stand.
Let us live and strive for
freedom
in South Africa, our land. Thank you, my boy. That was Paril, South Africa. Johannesburg sentence, stand up. Your boy represented. We did this. This is the request line. Your favorite e-hailer, Moya Habo. Look out for us there out there, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We love you, South Africa, my
Thank
boy.
you so much, man.
Let's do this.
All good, man.
All the best for the year, my boy.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
And we done. Adios.
Thank you.